It's my husband's birthday week. You know what that means? Let's play through his story. As the doctor's shifts draws to a close, I bump into people I know from Eichel Hospital when I'm waiting in the hospital corridor for Zane to return from checking in with one of his patients. Zane's birthday is coming up, and I use this opportunity to ask about how Zane celebrated his birthday before. Oh my god, guys! It's Grayson! Oh my god, he's giving Harry Potter. 2 years ago, there was an emergency operation on Dr. Zane's birthday. He worked all night. Why isn't he speaking? And if I'm not mistaken, the same thing happened last year, right? He was working overtime in the operating room.
I checked Dr. Zaynes' schedule for you. Looks like he'll be spending his birthday this year in the operating room again.
Why didn't he talk? I'm not surprised. For Zane, helping people and saving lives is more important. Of course I understand why, however, I can't help but feel a little sad. It only happens once a year. I still want to give him an unforgettable birthday, no matter what. Seeing my expression, Yvonne and Grayson look sympathetic.
The chief surgeon's schedule is very packed.
If push comes to shove,
I did
you
not
may
expect
have
that
to
voice to come
reschedule
out.
any plans you have for that day.
He
But
didn't
you can
sound
have
like
dinner
that
with him at
before,
least.
right? In the other card? In the Misty Invasion card on the phone call? Am I tripping?
What are you talking about? Are you going to have dinner together?
Hold on, what is going on? Am I tripping? Zane sounds different too. While I'm lost in thought, Zane, who finished his work, walks over to us. No, we're talking about the new restaurant that just opened today. Am I tripping?
Right. I'm grabbing dinner with some friends. I need to get going.
I don't remember Grayson sounding like this.
Oh, the head nurse was asking for
But
me
I'm
just
not
now.
complaining about his voice,
We'll talk
but
later.
I don't know. They wink at me before running away.
So, did you decide what you're having for dinner?
Something's off with Zane's voice. Zane walks up to me, a spark of curiosity in his eyes. My husband.
Well, we have a doctor whose shift just ended. He's hungry, has no plans tonight, and none of his colleagues want to hang out
Did
with
they
him.
change his voice actor? I take a step and grab his right hand, but just as I'm about to speak, I notice the fleeting pain expression on his face. What's wrong? Where does it hurt? Zane shakes his head, gives me a reassuring smile, and presses his wrist with his left hand.
Let's talk in my office.
No. They changed his voice?
I'm okay. I suspect it's simply an instance of tenosynovitis.
No, this is not my husband. Is it serious? What kind of treatment do you need?
Don't worry. It's merely a guess, not a real diagnosis. I just need to rest. That's why I'll be staying at home for the next few days.
My worry from earlier changes into excitement when I learn he'll be at home. If Zane's taking a few days off, that means he'll have to celebrate his birthday.
Wait here. I need to get some documents to take home.
Like, it sounds like him, but in a deeper tone. You still have work to do?
Not really. They're just regular files.
I put my hand on top of his head, picking up those papers. If it's not urgent, then just leave it to me. Taking work from home doesn't count as resting. His hand pauses, and then he silently lets go of the documents.
All right. I won't bring any with me.
This is not my husband. I can't believe Zane doesn't resist. Docile, he follows me into the office. Once we're in the car, I find myself wanting to tease him. You're so cooperative today. Is there a catch? As I speak, my fingers slide over his coat pocket. The corner of Zane's mouth curls up as he slowly raises his hands.
What should I do to regain some credibility? Will a thorough body search suffice?
This is throwing me off, y'all. You're the one who works overtime on your birthday every year. Not to mention, you bring home work like it's normal. You're dedicated to your profession, Dr. Zane, but doesn't taking a break help with your performance? My hands slip into his pockets. I take this chance to grab his waist and squeeze it.
Is this the standard protocol for a hunter's body search?
I usually deal with wanderers. As for this, I only do it for one person. My hands slide out of his pockets and touch his back.
What sort of clothing would have pockets on one's back?
This is my special technique. Do you have a problem with it, Dr. Zane? I have a problem with his voice, because this is not the Zane I know. A hint of playfulness appears in his eyes as he leans in. My hands are able to touch him even more.
Not at all. Your technique is methodical. It's very reassuring.
Being so close to each other, we lock eyes. The warmth in our gaze inadvertently intensifies. All right, you're good to go. No suspicious items here. When I move back, Zane suddenly grabs my hand.
Surely, I'm not the only one who needs to be checked.
I mean, the voice is sexy, it's nice, but that's not the Zane I got used to. With his other hand, he tapped the corner of my mouth.
Ever since someone heard I would be required to rest for a few days, a smile has been glued to her face.
Okay. Was it that obvious? I can't reveal my plan now. I've been thinking about visiting you to make sure you're actually resting.
You'll be doing it every day then?
Is that not okay? Zane's tone become noticeably more cheerful.
It's exactly what I wanted.
Okay, great. I don't know, y'all. I don't know.